Welcome back to Fox 5's On the Hill this Sunday. We want to change subjects right now and turn to a big development this past week in D.C. politics.
Together, you and I have built a legacy of success of which I'm intensely proud. And for the next 12 months, let's run through the tape and keep winning for D.C. Mayor
Muriel Bowser dropping a political bombshell this week that she will not seek a fourth term. I want to welcome in Junaid Dill, who is a correspondent who covers D.C. thoroughly for Axios, and it's good to have you here. Let's start with the big question a lot of people have. Yeah. Why? Bowser has had some big successes. She's had some failures. She's had some criticism. She's had some praise. Why leave now? Why leave now?
Well, if we back up, it's been a roller coaster 3 terms for her. She started in 2015 at the height of D.C.'s booming economy. She went through the pandemic. She went through Trump the first time, now the second time around. And I think what she has said is that this felt like it was time. It felt like she is now at peace with this decision because 3 terms is a lot, you know. Like, there's only been one mayor who did 4 terms. Everyone knows Marion Barry. She said earlier this year she doesn't want to be mayor for life, basically. And there have been a lot of personal decisions why. She has a young daughter. She wants to spend more time with her daughter when she's still young. And it felt like an end of an era for D.C.
Even Marion Barry didn't serve 4 consecutive
terms. That's correct. Yeah, that's
though.
right. Yeah.
You know, he had, was out of office and then back in office for 2 more terms. One of the questions leading up to this, over the speculation in the last couple of weeks, was could she have been reelected? Because there have been a lot of criticism this past year from D.C. residents saying, well, look, you said you've worked with the Trump administration. You know, we've had this crime emergency. She's had criticism. The stadium deal received a lot of praise. But is the mayor in a position right now where she would have been successfully able to defend her mayoralty, even though there were some challenges nipping at her heel?
I think it's a risk, because if you enter that arena of politics and you think you might win, but you never know what's going to happen. It's chaos theory. You know, you could be a popular mayor, you could enter that arena, and someone could come out of nowhere and beat you. And then what are you going to do? You just served 3 terms, you lost. And why not go out on a high? I think that was something she was considering in her head.
It's also been a bit of a grueling year, 2025. Yeah. Not just the work in getting the Commanders to come back to Washington, D.C. and getting that stadium deal through the D.C. Council, which was no sure thing, but also how much pressure has come from the White House this last year.
Oh, a ton of pressure. I mean, you know, she came into office, she met with President Trump-elect at the time at Mar-a-Lago. Seemed like she was able to smoothen out some of the takeover threats Trump had. And then, you know, you turn around and he did sort of take the city over. He took the police department temporarily. And so it's always constant sort of worrying what's next around the corner.
It doesn't take long for people to start asking what's next.
Right,
already, it has widely been reported that Councilmember Janice Lewis-George and also Councilman Kenyon McDuffie are about to launch mayoral campaigns. Would they be it, or could others get in this race?
So those are the 2 main ones that we know of now, big names that are imminently, I'm told, about to enter. Kenyon McDuffie shares some of the moderate instincts of the mayor. Janice Lewis-George is going full Zoran Mamdani campaign style. That's what sources tell Axios. So it's going to be a big sort of clash in the different wings of the party. But more people can get in this race. Now it's an open sort of race.
Robert White, council member, has announced he's running for Congress. However, he ran strong in the last primary. Could White jump back in?
People wonder if Robert White's going to jump in now. He's running for Congress, but he wants to be mayor too.
All right, we shall see. We're not done with it yet. Junaid Dill joining us live this morning from Axios, talking about the big shakeup in local D.C. politics. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
As we continue this morning, congressional Democratic veterans now facing investigations for a video they released aimed at active military members. Fox 5's On the Hill continues right after this.